From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Mary Jo Perino.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight, Mark Stoops talks about UK football ahead of tomorrow's big game against #1 Alabama.
Yeah, we're going to hear from offensive coordinator Eddie Gran later. And Kentucky Athletic Director Mitch Barnhart is going to weigh in on the challenge for college basketball in 2020. But Kentucky football hits the road tomorrow at #1 Alabama. The game preview is tonight's Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health. Well, many outside the program know this is a monumental challenge, especially in Tuscaloosa. The players and coaches in the locker room recognize they need to be a pretty good team to beat the likes of the Crimson Tide, but they're not afraid of the challenge.
We worry about ourselves, no matter who the opponent is, and again, trying to be the best we can, trying to improve. We constantly look at areas that we're deficient and try to improve on them. Any areas that we're doing well, we try to build on them. That's never going to change, but as far as our confidence and attitude, and, we're always going to have a strong, tough mentality and an attitude, and we're going to get on that plane, with a chip on our shoulder and ready to play well.
You always got to say that, Keith, but it's just there's no way that not just Kentucky, but any team that plays Alabama has got a little something in the back of their head that's saying it's Alabama.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think that's what gets them excited. Yeah. We heard Cash Daniel the other day saying these are the games you come to Kentucky for. Jeff Pecoro saying, we want to be here. You want to play these games. Yeah. This is your chance to really make a mark on this program. We've seen it before when they beat them with couch and yeast. And
then we didn't see the one in 1922.
No, we did not. Staying with football, the team has earned the 2020 Capital One Orange Bowl FWAA Courage Award after the emotional win over Vanderbilt, which came only 2 days after losing beloved offensive line coach John Schlarman to a 2-year battle with cancer. Mary Jo, great to see them getting a little bit of an honor and a mention. People outside of Kentucky football recognizing this.
Not only that, but of course Chris Oates and Chris Rodriguez wearing his number and then having his best game of the season. It's just this team has been resilient, been through a lot, and really done well with it.
And Josh Paschal coming back even. I mean, still continuing.
There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's turn to basketball. UK freshman guards Brandon Boston and TJ Clark are among the early candidates for the 2020 Naismith Player of the Year honor. Meanwhile, SEC coaches have tabbed Boston and big man Olivier Sarr for the first and second All-SEC teams, respectively. Keith, I think we might see Olivier maybe move up to that first team, I hope.
I have a feeling that could happen too. And you know what? I'm getting tired of all this stuff. I'm ready for basketball to start, which we're finally going to see on Wednesday. So then we can find out just how good these guys are. All right, as for the Kentucky women, the Cats have revived a border rival game that has been on pause since 2006. The ladies will take on Indiana at Memorial Coliseum on December 6th. Meantime, the November 29th game with Belmont has been moved to a 4 p.m. game on the SEC network. Great to see. I'd love to see the men playing Indiana again, but I'm glad that the women are doing it.
I'm not holding my breath on that one.
No.
Maybe, maybe not. But Kentucky fans can finally experience Big Blue Madness. It is here, but in 2020, it's virtual, of course. The annual event airs tonight, 9 o'clock on the SEC network. See all of the current men's and women's basketball players in action and hear from Coach Cal.
But the fun doesn't stop there. We've also produced an hour-long special edition of BBN Game Day for you to enjoy. Built Different After the Madness airs Sunday at noon right here on LEX 18. Check your local listings for air times outside of Lexington. We'll have a panel discussion with Jack Goose Gibbons and Mike Pratt of the UK Sports Network, plus interviews with men's players and with Big Blue Madness host Jimmy Dykes of the SEC Network. We'll also break down the women's basketball schedule and hear from new head coach Kyra Elzy.
And we end today with volleyball, which just ended its season, a perfect 8-0. UK coach Craig Skinner talked about that.
We want to compete and win a national championship, and we're going to give ourselves the best chance to do that this year. And I think we have the people to do it. It's not going to be easy. I think it may be harder than a normal year with all the challenges we have to do, but I think this is a group that's up for the challenge.
Meanwhile, on the heels of the #1 ranked recruiting class a year ago, Skinner's team has welcomed the first 3 signees of its 2021 class. Coach says they're expecting a 4th soon. The Cats finished 8-0 in the fall. They compete again in the spring. Coming up next on BBN Tonight, we're going to talk football with Eddie Gran.
The Cats offensive coordinator will talk about the awesome challenge for his squad tomorrow at Alabama. That's when we return.